Hello everyone, my name is Christopher Liam Rose. I'm an author, mentor, life coach, motivational speaker, evangelist, musician, activist. In this FL Studio 20 session, we're going to be making the second track for my new album, Spiritual Karma. The reason why I wanted to make this album called Spiritual Karma is because within my life, I've gone through so many different life experiences and so many different challenges. But learning about the spiritual karma really changed everything. So in this track, we're going to be calling it Karma. And this is going to be a spiritual track. I really want to get the importance of karma and helping the listeners and the viewers to become the person they want to be. And no matter, what's happened in your life experiences, the difficulties, your suffering, pain, adversity, or any challenges that you've been through as a human being, you can still become who you want to be and be the person you want to be in life. And that's why with the Spiritual Karma album, it's really focused on faith, spirituality, faith, and religion, and really honoring Jesus Christ, Jehovah, and Buddha, and for what they've done, just not for me, but for so many people that have that creative passion of music and are able to create. So how we're going to produce this beat is an intro, then a verse, and then an outro. So let's do the intro first. So I've already got all the drums already ready. Just gonna make the melody now. Okay, so we've done the intro, so we're gonna add it to playlists. For this album, I'm making it a bit longer, the intro, so we're gonna do it up until 20. So I'm just gonna add it onto the playlist now. So. Okay, next we're gonna do the verse drums. So I'm just adding in the verse drums. Okay, so we've done the verse drums. I'm just gonna add it into playlist. I'm making this track a little bit longer, so just gonna do it, I think, till 62. So let's just make it a little bit longer. So next we're gonna do the verse melody. So I'm just gonna create a chord progression. So just gonna go into it now. Let's try 7. Okay. Let's just be sure. It's not long actually. So I'm just gonna do the chord progression now. So just gonna create the notes now. Sorry, no, I've got to do it again. So I'm just gonna add in the chord progression now. So I'm gonna make this one a little bit longer because normally I'll do it up to about 3, but we're gonna do it to about 5 and just see how we go. So just add in the chords. Okay, so let's hear it. So I'm just going to change the last notes. I'm going to make it a bit shorter. So I'm just going to make these a little bit shorter. So, and just going to paste it in. Trying to be a bit different with the beat. Oh, where did it go? Oh, go back. Undo. Okay, so do. Okay, so we're just gonna add in the ending of the chord progression. So okay, so let's hear it now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just delete the top. Actually, it may not delete the top note. I wanted to delete the top note, but because I did it as a chord, I need to just copy it. So I'm just gonna copy it, and then we're gonna paste it. So hit add. Okay. So just thinking how I'm doing the melody now. So I'm just gonna add in some chords, a bit more notes onto it. Let's just hear it first. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy the melody onto the playlist now. It should do if it's a bit long. Okay. So I'm just gonna delete the drums and add it to 64 because we did a longer chord progression. So just gonna do that. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm going to play hear how it sounds. I'm just going to change the chord progression quickly. I'm going to do it to a minor because, you know, I want to try and get the sound that I'm looking for. So I'm just going to change it quickly. Just want to just going to copy it now. Just going to hear it again now. Okay, so it's adding in a chord progression now. I'm just adding in the notes. Okay, I'm gonna add the melody onto playlist now. Oh, let me just delete these ones. So I'm just gonna add it onto playlist. Okay, so we've just created a new melody, so we're just gonna hear it now. Okay, so let's hear it. Okay, so next I'm going to do the verse bass. So I'm just going to add the notes onto the bass now. I'm only going to do it up until the third bar, so I'm just going to add in the notes. Okay, so let's hear the bass. I'm gonna cut the bass notes. I'm gonna add the bass notes into its pattern. Then I'm gonna add the bass onto playlist. So next we're gonna do the piano now. So we're gonna add the piano for the verse. So let's just do that. So just gonna highlight the melody notes and add the piano notes. So I want to try and make chords with the piano as well. So let's just see how we do. Okay, so I've added the piano notes now. Just gonna Okay, so I'm gonna cut the piano notes. Gonna add the piano notes onto its pattern. I'm gonna add the piano notes onto playlist. So next we're gonna do the outro. For the outro, I'm gonna do a melody and drums. So let's do that. So I'm just gonna add in random drum notes. So let's hear the drums. Okay, so we're gonna add the outro onto playlist. And then what I'm gonna do next is do the vocals. So I normally do the vocals at the end when I produce a beat. So we're just gonna do the vocals now. So normally I add basically the vocal for the actual track itself, then the spiritual change vocal, and then my life is like a story vocals. So we're just gonna do that. So let's add in the vocals. So Karma is the name of this track. So we're gonna add it on every third bar. just adding on every third bar. Okay, next I'm going to add the spiritual change just before. The reason why I add vocals onto the beats that I produce is because the vocals give the beat a little bit of energy, so that's the reason why I add vocals onto the beats. It's just a way for it to have a bit more energy on the beat. So normally when I produce a track, I would add vocals onto it. So it's just something I've been doing for years. So yeah. So just nearly there with the spiritual change vocals, just adding it before. And then we're gonna add this "My Life Is Like a Story" vocal just in any gaps in between. So okay, so "My Life Is Like a Story" vocal and any gaps in between. So wherever there's a gap, I'm just gonna add in the vocal. So normally I've always said that you don't need to do like 3 vocals on your beats. Like 1 or 2 is enough. But the way how I produce my sounds, I normally do like at least 2 to 3 vocals. But you don't have to put vocals on your tracks if you don't want to. It's really up to you and the way you produce and how you make your music. So yeah. So now the beat is done now. So we've done the intro, we've got a long verse, and we've got an outro. So just gonna save it what we've done. So what we're gonna do is play the intro first, then the verse, and the outro. So let's begin with the intro.
My life is like a story. Spiritual change, karma. My life is like a story. Spiritual change, karma. My life is like a story. Spiritual change, karma.
Let's play the verse.
My life is like a story. Spiritual change, karma. My life is like a story. Spiritual change, karma. My life is like a story. Spiritual change.
Next, let's play the outro.
My life is like a story. Spiritual change, karma. My life is like a story. Spiritual change, karma.
Okay, so the beat is done now. So we've made an intro, verse, and outro. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna save the project. So normally how I do it, I save the MP3 file, and then once the recording's finished, then I'll save the zip file, the WAV file, and all the project sounds for the beat. So first let's just save the MP3 file and also the project itself. So I normally download a copy of the project as well. So let's just save the MP3 file now. Just make sure I've saved the project as well. So just looking through my beats. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to save the MP3 file, and then we're going to end the video after that and the recording of the FL Studio session. So I've already created a folder. I'm ready for the album. So left this. That's okay. I can still have it. Yeah. I should. Yeah. Okay. So just gonna save it now. Send up the tutorial. Thank you for watching.